How a serial arsonist finally met karma. Is karma really a real thing? Do you believe in karma? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
On June 24th, 2024, officers from the Albuquerque Police Department search for a man who's been breaking into multiple people's houses and setting their belongings on fire. An officer speaks with the victims to discover their previous intense interactions they had with the suspect. Unknown to the officer at the time, his partner just came across the suspect and is about to be viciously attacked.
You're gonna be detained, all right?
So you're the caller?
No, she called, but he hit both of our houses, but she's the one that actually called. I was on the phone with her too, though. That's all.
Yeah, because we were surveying damage because he set a fire up in our attic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd love to check out any kind of damage.
I heard someone trying to get in my front door, and he was using I'll show you the cutters, trying to cut my dead bolt.
He came from our house first. We were locking up and about to come tell the neighbors, watch out for this guy when he was already here.
Do you mind showing me?
Yeah. So he set this on fire. This was set on fire. A major stroke. Heavy stroke.
So you saw him come into your home?
Oh, I was keeping him out. I'll show you the cutters here in a minute.
Yeah.
Let me show you the cutters. Let me show you.
Okay.
Take you from the beginning. I'm sorry. I'm shaking. I'm really upset.
Well, you're safe.
Lady, is this your house? This looks like a shop where, like, I don't know, you hoard stuff in this place. This looks like almost like a thrifting shop or something where you just take stuff and you... What is this? Why is it so much? This is so much clutter. This gives me, like, anxiety and... Clean up. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Clean up. Because all of this is crazy. This shows me that your mind is everywhere. Now, if you clear some of this out, your mind goes to peace. It's space. Trust me. You want to believe in karma, believe in that. All this clutter makes you a cluttered person. When you clear this stuff out, a sense of ease, relaxation, peace. I'm a therapist, trust me.
Safe now. We'll take care of you.
He came in through my window.
Okay, did he damage the window?
Yes, I'll show you that too. So what? Where did I put the cutters? Right here.
Look, wait. I'm sorry, I can't miss this
Hey,
stuff.
did he damage the window?
Yes, I'll show you that too. So what? Where did I put...
Look at all of this. You can't live here. You literally can't live here. Do you? I promise you ain't never used this stuff right here. Well, you probably use this stuff in this little corner right here, but you don't use it anymore. Throw it away, please. You ain't looked in this box in ages. Throw it away, please. You don't even know what's on this desk right here. Throw it away, please. When the last time you looked over here? What's in this bag? Looks like a bill or some mail in this bag. Excuse me. Throw it away. This is insane. Clean up. He wasn't trying to burn your house down for his own pleasure. He was trying to help you get rid of some stuff, shorty. You need to clean up.
Put the cutters right here. I had these on the front porch because we garden. And he used this. They're bent now and damaged. He was, excuse me.
Sure.
This, you can see all the cutting. It's the only thing that saved us. And I'm holding this and I'm screaming for Marie. Marie, call the police. He dropped this, came through. He opened this one and I can show you. And all of a sudden he came out of my cell. And I'm like, ah. Okay. And then he ran through the back of the house.
Towards the back here?
Yeah, he started going this way. And then Marie started telling him to get out. And he went out. But then he got back in, jumped over this and ran upstairs. And then all of a sudden, a vet told me she started smelling smoke outside. Thank God. And that's when Marie went upstairs. She found smoke up there. That's when we let the guy come down. So the fire was set.
Whoop, careful.
She pulled all of this insulation out of here, and she said that box was right.
I know this is not the point of the video. This isn't the point of video. But, lady, all it is, like, really, it's okay to get rid of some stuff. You don't have to hold on to every little thing. Now, if you selling this stuff, I get it. You making a lot of money if you gonna sell this stuff. It's a lot of junk, but some people junk is another person's treasure. This is crazy. Clean up, please.
There.
Where was the fire at?
She said in here, look, this was charred. I don't think it was like that.
Okay. And who's the one that put the fire out?
Supposedly he did. You'd have to ask Marie if she did anything. And then I can show you the window on the side of the house.
Yeah, well, take your time. All right.
Okay, let me show you.
We'll go look at the window and then...
The guy put out the fire because I was downstairs and we just gave him a wet cloth. He was out and it seemed like there was a lot of smoke there.
So you gave him the wet cloth telling him put out the fire. Next time you went up, you saw that it was just smoking.
It was just smoke. Right.
Okay.
Wow.
He ripped this off, and this was all the way up. I pulled it down because I don't want bugs in my room.
Was any of the window itself damaged?
No, I just need to put this back on.
Okay. Let's see.
Notice tattoos.
White, Hispanic, Native American.
Possibly Hispanic or Native American. I can't even say for sure.
Okay.
Say Hispanic.
Another officer has been out searching for the suspect and finds a matching description.
Hey man, come here. Put your hands behind your back for me. You're gonna be detained, all right?
Hey,
Stop!
it's not trying to fight.
You're gonna get tased now.
Get him!
Taser. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Hey Jonathan, come down here.
I'm on my way.
It's gonna be 10-3.
4th and Stover. 4th and Stover.
4th and Stover. 4th and Stover.
Put the lights on, bro.
Lineage Unit 6 clear. 96.
Before. I'm gonna get 5-6 for 3-2-2.
Okay. Be lethal.
Wait, is he dead?
Show us your hands. He cut me with something on my arm. Show us your hands.
Bro, he is
Show us
shaking.
your hands now!
Show us your hands.
Look
You're
how
gonna get
he's
tased
shaking.
again.
He's
he
so
have a gun?
nervous.
He had cut me with something on my arm right here. Show us your hands.
Show us your hands now!
He hasn't moved. I don't want to go up to him and have him try and slash us again. Taser deployment, the scene's not secure. He's not showing us his hands, and he was able to cut me with some sort of instrument.
Show us your hands now! This is the Albuquerque Police Department! You are not free to leave!
Show us your hands, do it now.
Show us your hands!
You're gonna get tased again. Show us your hands. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground.
Stay
Let
on
go
the
of
ground
whatever
right
you
now.
have.
Throw that instrument in your right hand to your side! Throw it away!
Bro.
You need to crawl now to us.
Units around again.
Do not reach for
Do
that.
not reach for that!
Stay on the ground, you're going to get tased. You need to crawl to us. Crawl. Crawl. Do not get up. Do not get up.
I had a question. What is the point of making him crawl instead of y'all walking over to him? Like, what's the benefit of that? Why are you making him crawl to you when obviously both of y'all can just walk to him? Is that like some type of strategy or something? Let me know, because it don't make sense to me.
Do not get up.
Crawl over to us!
Crawl.
Do what he says!
Stop where you're at. Look away from us. Look away.
Look to your left-hand side now!
Put your hands out to your side.
That officer's so nervous, dog.
Hands out to your side like an airplane. Ready?
Do not reach for anything!
Give me your other hand. Other hand now. Yeah, one in custody.
We're gonna stand you up, okay? So we're gonna lean you over to your right hand side, up to your knee, and then we're gonna lift you up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sit up. There we go.
That boy fell on his face.
Have a seat back here.
Are you good? I know we got your arm.
Yeah, I'm good. Whatever the that is.
It's a drill bit head.
Yeah, I drove up here. There was a lady that was standing right here, and she's like, he's right there. And he was walking from like kind of the bus over here. That bus?
Yeah.
Then he came back here. I pulled up, he came around, started walking towards me, and I was like, hey dude, you're gonna get detained. Things happened from there.
Sorry, man. I mean,
No, you're good, dude. I was like trying to get my radio turned on.
well, I feel bad not just like 2-5ing him right away first, but
Oh no, it's all good, dude. I wonder where that lady went. That was like, he's right there. Gosh. He slashed me with it looks like a drill bit. He's back here.
still has the probes, obviously.
He slashed me with that. Yeah, I got like 27A. He's secured back here. He needs to go to the scene down the street.
That's fine.
There's potential charges here for the same guy.
If you want to do that while I get everything else going here.
Okay.
The original officer now travels down the street and gets more details from another victim, who details how unusual the suspect's behavior is.
So you're saying that he started at your home first.
Yeah, it was my son and I that were home. So I heard the gate open all crazy, right? And then the front door, and then the dogs went crazy.
So
we
that
came
it was
down.
unlocked?
Well, kind of like it's latched, but it's not locked. And yeah, the front door wasn't locked.
Okay.
Because we're in and out, right, during the day. Yeah, he just came in. He was down in the hallway then.
No matter how safe you think your neighborhood is, always lock your doors. Always. Especially if you are going to be in and out. Lock your doors. It takes 2 seconds to put a key in and unlock the door. Put a key in and lock the door. Lock your door. Can't get mad the dude walked in and you didn't lock the door. You didn't put up no type of resistance for him. You left the door open for him. In his mind, that's the way he think. He's thinking like, hey, this is a gift. Someone left the door open for me. They wanted me here. Lock your doors, man.
When I came out right in front of my son's room, and he pretty much just said like he was looking for his family, was one of the things he was saying, and he was like really scoping out in a way, but like in a weird way, like the walls and everything like that.
Okay.
And he said that he needed to find them, or like family's not here, and you need to go, but he's all, I'm gonna have to go through you. And so we said, all right, let's take a walk. So we walked him through the house. Showed him each room. Like he'd look around, check the closet.
Did he have anything with him?
No, he did grab a lighter from my place upstairs. Pretty sure that's how he lit their fire. We walked him around, he went upstairs, was really confused about my attic space. That's why I knew he was stuck up there too, because of how the walls slope and everything like that. He wasn't violent with it, like except for that threat, like I'll go through you if I have to.
Yeah.
Except for that, he was relatively okay, right? Like when to leave finally. And he did. He took off down the street just a little bit. He looked up and then boom, he was over here.
Can you describe him for me?
About yay tall, about 5'6"ish, lightweight, maybe 135. A black or dark blue shirt on, black pants.
Your home, is there any kind of damage?
He didn't damage my house, no.
He didn't damage your home?
No.
Let me just chat. This is our field investigator. She's going
right.
to photograph some of this.
Where were you at the whole time? This is just a weird situation. So you, lady, come in the crib and you see him at your crib, in your crib, and he tell you that he looking for somebody. You stop him. He said he gonna go through you. So then you decide to show him around in your house. You decide to walk him through your house. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna say that. Just know that certain people ain't no way this would have happened. They would have been yelling from the jump. Get up out my house. Get up out my house. What are you doing? You don't live here. Ain't nobody here. Certain people would have went nuts. Certain people would have got physical. They would have did whatever they could to get this man up out their house. And you, ma'am, you decided to get this man a tour. You decided to give him a tour. Now, if you scared and you like, okay, I'm just going to do whatever he want just to hurry up and get him out, I understand that, but lady, this is your place. He has intruded your spot. You didn't intrude his. He invaded your spot. And you gave this man a tour. It's just different. I guess different strokes for different folks. I'm going to say it like that.
Stuff that happened over here at your neighbor's house, okay? Hey, how's it going? All right, so this was all over the place.
After the officer gives a rundown of what the victim claimed, another local female approaches with even more new information.
I would say around 7:30 a.m., my kids and I saw, my daughter noticed it first. She was like, why did this man walk back and forth?
Can you describe that person?
He had black shorts, black basketball shorts. My daughter says he had a hat, he had a beard, Hispanic, probably taller than me, 6 foot tall, skinny.
Yeah. So that's going to be a different person.
Okay?
Everything's fine. I mean, someone had broken in here.
They did.
Different
and
person.
someone also
person.
tried to break in here. Was it this dude? I'll show you him because there were two. So he came and banged on our front door and came into our backyard. More fits the description.
Yeah.
But I think the one dude cased it first.
So they were together. Did you see them together?
No.
Okay.
But they all come from.
You just live right here? Are you going to be home? Mm-hmm. If I need to, I'll come
no
over
problem.
and talk to you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
She just found it upon herself to say, I see a police. Let me go investigate. And while I'm over here, let me tell my side of the story. What happened to me? Don't even fit the description of the same dude. She could be on to something. And she do got pictures. They could have potentially been together. That's potential. She on to something. But slow down, sweetheart. If you have problems like that, you should have called the police this morning at 7:30. Don't wait till you see them now and say, oh, this happened this morning, so this probably could have been. No, why you wait? You should have said that this morning. If you would have made that call this morning, they could have potentially found the suspects, and none of this would have happened to either one of those other two parties. You held your tongue. You didn't say nothing. And now all of a sudden you see a police and you see something happening. Now you want to go be nosy and put your little 2 cents in. You should have done that earlier. We don't need your help now, shorty. We don't need you.
Yeah, everyone's fine. No one's hurt, nothing like that.
Yeah, get out of here.
Everyone's fine.
A couple blocks down, the officer who was attacked mentions important details while describing the scuffle to the sergeant.
He came around this van. I didn't see him messing with this side.
So what happened when you rolled up? You just recognized that he was involved in that?
Well, they said he took off walking with them. And there's a lady right here. I don't know where she went, but she was like, he's right there. Pointed to that bus. There's a dude matching. He has a tattoo of Jones up here.
Oh, okay.
So I come around. He's back here between this wall and this van. He walks back this way and he like eyeballs me and he comes around and he comes over here and I'm coming to 25. I'm like, hey dude. I grabbed him and said, you're going to be detained or something to that effect. And I grabbed his left arm. I just remember his fist at least like trying to hit me, and he like got wrapped up around my leg, kept trying to hit me. So I threw him, like kind of tossed him away, went to my taser, and then I noticed he had something in his hand, and I just started until it was effective. He went down, waited for Jonathan. We started giving him commands. Eventually he tosses the whatever that thing is, he crawls to us, go up, put him in custody.
So during the scuffle, though, he must have done that?
Yeah.
While EMS arrives and treats the suspect and the officer down the road relays all of the information about the incident to one of the victims.
So what had happened was we both were dispatched to your neighbor's house. I'm like, well, the last comments were that he had walked up northbound on 4th, so I was like, let me speak to him or your neighbor and verify charges. My partner was gonna just like look for him. And your neighbor here, she was actually over there and she saw my partner and pointed that she saw the person. That's him, that's him.
There was a lady that was standing right here and she's like, he's right there.
My partner calls out that he sees the guy. And then the next thing I know, it was all a mess over the radio, but it sounded like, which it wasn't, but it sounded like he shot at my partner from what he said. I was like, what? I rushed back over to help. And so we got him on the ground. So my partner the guy came out with a long drill bit and stabbed my partner on the arm, cut him open.
And that's why we just walked him around the house instead of resisting him when he came.
Well, I got mad at her for that.
and of course, we ultimately got him into custody. It was a mess.
Jeez.
But the same guy. And then the neighbor here, she had a picture of him.
Oh, good.
He never made entry into her home, but was just checking door handles. And so she took a picture and she's like, was this him? So she described.
He's got a tattoo on his face. Pretty sure it's his right eye, but it's got like Jones or something. I couldn't read his eye. He's got that.
She described 2 people. One of them being that guy. The other one we didn't see, but that was from this morning. I guess he's been in this area for a while, checking door handles, just being...
Yeah.
And I guess he checked door handles to some vehicles where we got him into custody.
Hey, man. This officer here, he obviously went to a small school. The reason why I'm saying that is because he is invested in this little action, this little drama action. He happy to tell it all. He needed somebody to vent this to. I guarantee you at the station, anything that always happens, he's in the middle of it, telling the story. He enjoying telling these people this story. He enjoying it. He is gossip. He is the gossip guy around the job. He just been told way too, he talking. And then he not even getting the story straight. Telling me he shot at your partner. He ain't have a gun, bro. How did he shoot at your partner without a gun? Just anything to make the story sound better, I guess. Go on about your story, bro.
We have an officer now writing a report there. I'm writing a report here for you guys.
Okay.
All because this guy's just all over the place.
All over the place.
At least we got someone off the street that doesn't belong here. So
You guys be safe out there, man.
Thanks.
You guys have
a good night, okay?
Crazy job, man.
He
Thank
wants
you.
praise.
This suspect, Larry, was charged with aggravated battery on a peace officer for cutting the officer with a 6-inch drill bit. Since the events of this incident were split up into different reports, there is no publicly available records detailing his charges for the other crimes he committed. However, in the report we've obtained, it mentions 2 other associated records involving burglary and breaking and entering. It is probable that these other reports detail his other charges, likely including arson, burglary, and breaking and entering. Reports indicate he has previous charges of criminal trespass and possession of a controlled substance, which is a felony, in both August and October of 2023. He is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Now, there's nothing like...
This guy. This guy. So basically, I don't understand. And I guess it's not meant for me to understand, but it's people that's walking around that is literally like that. They have no other intentions on doing anything good. They just want to get into something. I don't get it. The dude barely said, I don't even know if he said 2 words. He ain't say nothing. Matter of fact, he was just weird. And you got those type of people that's just walking around. So, you have to be on the lookout. Be wary of people like that. To me, he's a weirdo. To you, he might not be a weirdo. But to me, he is a weirdo because all he want to do is set things on fire, break into your stuff. He might not even steal nothing, but he might just break in just because. And when he get caught, he's going to become violent, as you see, because he don't want to be caught. I don't get people like that. These are, to me, he got mental issues. And when y'all lock him up this time, don't let him out. Give him some real time. Y'all keep slapping him on the wrist and letting him out in a year. I mean, get right back to it, because he probably don't got much to go back to. Probably don't got a family. Obviously, he don't got a job. So he not getting money. He ain't got nobody to love him. And y'all lock him up for a year and let him back out. So what else he got to do? What else he got to do? He not finna look for a job. His job is breaking into stuff, seeing what he can take. Keep that man locked up, man. Keep that man locked up. Please. W video, though. W video. All right, man.